Hey, this is David Bartholomew. Thanks for tuning in again. Today I wanted to have a bit of a chat to you about suppliers, which ones you might need, and also how to get the best value for your money. Now, a lot of brides say to me, well, I'm not trying to save money with my wedding. Why am I interested in value for money? I want to just get the best. But the thing that I come back to brides with is that the number of people that can come to your wedding, these people that you know and love, is very much dictated by the cost of things. So it is actually worth having to think about how much you pay for things, because the more efficiently you can book your providers, the more of your friends that can come and enjoy your day. Now, we had a bit of a chat in an earlier video about supply limited providers, the ones that you need to book in well in advance because they can only do one wedding per day and therefore they book out quite far in advance. I wanted to actually talk about all of the providers that you might need and the secondary suppliers that you want to have a look at. But as well as that, I also just wanted to give you a bit of an exhaustive list of the sort of providers that you generally need for a wedding, just so that you've got that all in your mind and you're not feeling like, oh, maybe I've forgotten something. So the sort of providers that you need can include a ceremony venue and the parking that goes with that, a florist, a cake artist, a celebrant, a photo booth provider, a dessert or a candy bar supplier, hire services, things like tables and chairs, a car company, ceremony ushers, musicians, dressmakers, and wardrobe. These are some of the people to think about in terms of who you might need to help you on the day. Now, I'm going to tell you something here that you might be a little bit uncomfortable with, but I'm going to ask you to trust me and just have a think about this. It's about delegation. Now, supply limited providers you don't want to muck around with. Those are people that you definitely want to choose yourself, because if you change your mind about those people later in the piece, it's very hard to get a good one. But all of these secondary suppliers that I'm talking about here, you can actually delegate finding the good ones to the people that know you and love you. Now, who should you be delegating to? The key people I would say to delegate to are your groom, your maid of honour, your bridesmaids, the groomsmen that you trust, and also potentially your parents. But why do you want to delegate to these people? Is it just to save time? No, it's really, really important to have a think about this. When you delegate a task for your wedding to someone, you say to them, I want you to be a part of this very special day. And when you do that, that actually empowers them to be a part of the future that you're creating in your wedding. This is really important to think about, because your wedding really is the start of a major change for you and for your life. So when you ask someone to contribute and help with your wedding, you're actually saying to them, you matter to me, and I know you love me, and I want to give you a chance to be a part of this in a very tangible way. And that communicates a lot about the way that you want them to be involved in your future. These people. So when you're delegating, what should you be doing? Well, first of all, find all the things that you need and divide them up fairly evenly, and to people that you think would be interested in that sort of thing. So when you're delegating this, you want to ask the person to come back with two things. First of all, two suppliers that they think would be good, the amount that they're going to cost, and what they're going to deliver. And the second and more important thing is you need to ask them to identify the supplier that they would use and explain to you why they've chosen them. That's going to save you a lot of time, and it also dignifies them in feeling that when you choose that supplier, that was them contributing to your wedding, which is really important. Now, when these people come back to you with the information, make sure you record it in your manifest. This is really, really important. You don't have to choose your providers straight away, but get this information they're bringing back and put it all into your manifest. And then when you want to choose, you can do it very, very quickly, and you've got all the information that you need right in front of you. This has been David Bartholomew. Thank you so much for making the time to listen. I hope it's been worth your time.